In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Kenworth W900 L&B by Cerritos.
Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Kenworth W900 L&B by Cerritos. Now this is it's an interesting mod. It is a pay mod, but it's sort of pay what you like sort of thing. And then you send the payment to the email address and you get a mod. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And when you have a look at this, I think you might agree it might be worth something to you. So let's jump in and take a look. So the customized configuration, we have a look here in the cabin section. Just first of all, I want to just go around. Oh, that's what I was going to show you, sorry. Let's back out. I was going to show you, this is the model here. If you have a look, there is another model. This is the SCS model, okay, of the W900. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is a lot of differences. It's not actually the same model. It is totally different, the model. So, just to prove of how much work has actually gone into this is absolutely amazing. So, sorry, let's continue on. Just wanted to show you that quickly. Now, let's have a look at the cabins. So, we've got the Aero 72-inch. We've got the Aero 172. Right, which is more of an older style, sleeper. We've got the day cab. We've got the 42-inch. That's 42-inch flat top, I believe. 68-inch flat top, and we've got the king size 72, and we've also got the Aero Sleeper 86. So that one there is pretty much the one that you see. Well, that's actually that's longer. Sorry. That's longer than the one that you see in the game. So definitely a lot of changes with just the cabs. Now I am going to actually let's choose the king size 72, the flat top 72. Look at that. I think that looks beautiful. I love it. Now let's go to the actual chassis. Having a look here. Now this one here, it's actually got a few different chassis you can choose from. Now, if you wanted to have a certain cabin, sleeper on there, then you need to actually select your chassis first and then select your sleeper, because you'll see why. Because what's happened now is I've lost my sleeper. So, because they've got some dump truck bits on there as well. So for those of you who love your tippers, your mud carters, then there you go, you've got a tipper there as well. Don't believe it comes with a trailer. I think the trailer might be separate. Okay, so just be wary of that. Yes, we'll continue with that one there. There's your actual, you got your dual steering there, so one there and one at the back there. There's your 6x4. What's that? That is your tartan large 6x4. The difference between that, if we quickly go have a look, just trying to see, I can't actually see a difference there, but anyway, if we go there, see this, it's not, that one there doesn't seem to be working, does it? That's actually really weird. Now we go over to the extra long 6x4. Now that's probably what a lot of you, I can see a lot of you young fellas would love this, extra long. And it looks to me the length of a rigid. So you'd be driving a rigid around all the time, even though you're not. So what else have we got here? There is long 6x4, and then there's the medium 6x4 there as well. There is actually just your standard, 6x4 up the top there as well. So it still seems a little bit long to me, but anyway, it's still there. Now, let's go and choose extra long 6x4 and go back, and we'll choose the, there we go, the King 72 inch. Now, off to your engines. Now, there is a heap to choose from. Plenty of engines. So we've got the Cat C15, and we've got the Cummins 350 Big Cam series. There's the 444, There is the N14. There's the 3406. What else have we got? 444 there. Couple of very popular engines. There was one here that I want to try because I'm not sure if it's a mistake or not. But it was, if I can find it again, there was an actual 5,000, where is it now? There it is there. 5,650 horsepower engine. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or not. I'm thinking it might be a 565. I don't know. But anyway, I might give that one a go later on and see if it goes any faster, eh? Then we've got, so you got plenty of engines to choose from, guys. Your N14s and, stuff like that. So, that will keep you busy for a while. Now, transmission. We've got 13 speeds, 10 speeds, what else? 14 speeds in there, 10 speeds, 18 speeds. Any with retarders? 15 speed in there. There's a 6-speed Allison 4500. But yeah, there's retarders there. 18 speed with retarder, and it is the 3.08. So, what else have we got? That is, well, that'll do. There's your 378 there. But yeah, there's plenty to keep you going for a while. I might go 378. Let's use that. Now, the interior. Basically, with transmission, you just keep going until you find one that you're happy with. If you're really finicky about your transmissions. Classic interior is, have a look around this interior. Alright, this is very nicely done around here. Definitely very old school kind of dash, isn't it? And then we spin it around, and having a look up the top here, you can see it's very nicely done. I did notice on the day cab though, there was a little flickering up here and also down the bottom there, but it's not here now in this version. You can see it's padded all the way around, which looks really cool as well. Don't know about that window up the back there. I'd have to black that out. Be too much sun coming in. And then we have the other choice, which is the custom interior. So if we have a look around and see what the difference is, only thing I can see is see a few different things, the seats and the floor change. And what about the back here? No, just the seats and the floor are mainly the main thing that change in here. I believe they're SCS seats. They look like them, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, you got a few different choices there to choose from. Paint jobs. Plenty of paint jobs, guys. Plenty. W900 L&B. There we go. There's the skin 1, skin 2. Look, a lot of these you can change colors too. See? So if you want to change that to white, change it, leave that black, and then maybe make that yellow, and then that one there you make, say, blue. You can do that. See? So that's pretty cool. And a lot of these you can actually change colors, which is really good. That one there is actually nice the way it is. Very nice indeed. There's an old school type. That's a nice one as well. There you go. That is really, really nice. I like that. Few different kinds there. Plenty to keep you entertained for a long while to come. And then you've got your standard colors, as you can see. Heaps of yellows, blues, custom color if you're not quite happy with any of the colors that are put in there. There we go. Heaps of different colors. Metallics. Now, there are some metallic colors there, or you can just select your own. Now, I'm going to test this as we always do. There's number 1. There's number 2. And oh yes, there we are. Down the bottom, you can just see it down there. Number 3 does work. Very nice. There we go. If we change that, there you go. You can see it works well. Very, very good. Now, the thing is, which skin to choose, because they were all very nice. And I'm just going to choose one out of the box. I think I'm going to choose that one. Let's straight out of the box. Leave it the way it is, and that will be it. Now, over to accessories. Having a look over here. There is plenty of accessories here, guys. Now, I do apologize if I do miss some of the accessories. This is just an idea to show you what you can actually do. Just a rough idea. So there's a couple there. So we've got the bumper standard, the bumper 10, bumper 2. There's bumper 3, 4. I like 4. Bumper 5, bumper 6, bumper 7, bumper 8, sorry, bumper 9, bumper 11, and bumper 12. Actually, I like bumper 12. Look at that. It's got the number plates down the bottom there, which is pretty cool. But going through these, you can see how there's an extra dot there now. You can go and add lights along the bottom of some of them. And if we have a quick look, there is plenty of lights. That's as far as I can zoom in, guys. So, but there is plenty of lights for you to choose and go through and, yes, and be merry with those lights. There we go. Going down, I'm going down to, yes, bumper 12. Thank you very much. Now, unfortunately, with bumper 12, you can't put lights across the bottom, so be mindful of that if you're doing it. That number plate down the bottom does look like it's scraping on the ground. Very, very low. So that's very interesting. I don't think my boss would be happy if that was the case. You can get your oversized banners on the front there. There we go. Oversized load, wide load, etc., etc. Plate. We've got another plates. You can put more plates on there if you want. Oh, there's your lights there. So, sorry, you can put lights on. If you want to, oh, there's number plate. Oh, number plate hanging on the side. That's pretty original, isn't it? That's definitely something different that I've not seen that before. Number plate hanging on the side. Can you add more number plate? Yeah, you can. You can go crazy and add plates along there if that's what you want to do. What else do we have there? That is, oh, that's the plates. Yes, we're gonna rip those off for now. There's your bumper. There is bull bar. It says, which is not bull bar. It's actually your oversized banner. Flags on the front there. Front flag. If you want to add your front flag, don't forget to add a second one on the side there. Then we have over here. What else have we got? Oh yes, this is really cool. I like these. They're all very nice. Particularly like that Kenworth logo one. Very nice. None if you don't want any, or you can have the Kenworth logo on that one as well. Let's put the Kenworth logo on there. I like that. Very nice indeed. Moving up the top there now. One thing I did notice with this, I don't know if you've seen it already, but this is out here for some reason. I don't know why. And it's the same for all of them. So I'd say that's just a mistake, and I'm hoping that gets fixed in the future, because that is a real shame, because those logos would look great around the Kenworth logo there. That's where they're meant to go. So we'll just remove those and maybe ignore them. We'll see. We'll see. If the rest of the mod's good, we'll ignore it, I think. Alright, here's the grills. A few different choices there that you can go through and choose. That one's interesting there, very skinny. It's a bit wider. There we go. There's some more different mods there. That one there, I'm just going to stick with that one. It looks good. Then we have emblems on the front there, or yeah, that's as close as I can go. It looks like it's the Swan. There's the turbo wing on the front. I would find it very hard to drive with that thing on the front there. That would annoy me. I'd want to get outside and rip it off. That's alright. That's nice. I like that. That's something different. Looks like horns, doesn't it? Looks very good. There's another sort of Swan. And then we have your standard sort of one there as well. So I'm going to chuck on there just the, Swan. Is that the same as the other Swan? No, slightly different, isn't it? Slightly different. Hood. Now, this is interesting as well. You can have your W900B or your W900L. So there's your B and there's your L. But I will let you know it has changed the chassis. So, that is a bit of a bummer. But anyway, I'm just going to ignore it. there's your L and there's your B. I'm just going to leave it on B, and that we'll just leave it there as it is. Your motor. There is a cat motor in there. Now, I'm not sure why this wasn't, you know, brought out a bit better. So, a cat motor, you know, Cummins motor. So, yellow for cat, red for Cummins, silver for Detroit Diesel or Packard or whatever, you know. But, no, there's no more. Just those two there. So, bit of a shame. But anyway. Front mirrors. Maybe in the future it'll be fixed up. There's some front mirrors there. Make sure if you want front mirrors, you do from one side, you do the other. Well, you don't have to, but you can. Then we have the little lollipop that sits on the guard there. No, don't lick the lollipop. It's just a light. It's called a lollipop. You don't lick it. You can actually just leave it to whichever one you want. Does it do both sides? Yes, it does. It does both sides. Let's do something a little bit different. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Over here, the air cleaners. Now, unfortunately, guys, from what I've seen is some nice air cleaners in here. But for those of you Aussie blokes who love to have your stacks, unfortunately, there's no stacks in here, which is a shame. Bit of a shame there, but anyway, doesn't mind. It's still good. Going through, and look, I have a problem here. I don't know which one I want to choose because they're so nice. I'm just going to leave it on that one there. There is your stairs, your front stairs. At the front there, you can go and choose whichever kind you want. And then you can go and put some lights on there as well. So, again, the same as the front there on the bull bar if you want to add whatever. So you get the idea. Now that was that's the steps. The panels. Now on the side of the truck over here, I just had to check to make sure my camera wasn't in the road. You can see that it changes some lights. Whole heaps of different lights that you can actually use on there, which is really cool. Look, I'm going to stick with those round ones. They'll do nicely, thank you. Now, that one there, pretty sure I did that. That was the steps. There's your, that is your exhaust. Now, it's sort of hidden at this angle, but you can actually select it. And we'll have a look at those now. There's some really cool exhausts. Now, these ones are ones I want to try. I want to see if there's an animation for these flapping. If there's an animation for these that flap at the top, they go like that, then that's sold me. That really is, I'd love that. There's some more there again. And yeah, all sorts of different sizes there. Different shapes. And looks pretty cool. I mean, heaps to choose from. There we go. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to choose, where is it? Where is it now? Need to find it. There we go. There was one and there was the other. Let's try that one there and see if exhaust 12. See if that one actually flaps. I am crossing my fingers, hoping that it flaps at the top. You know, it goes bop, bop, bop. Oh, I bumped my mic. Sorry about that. You know, and flaps at the top to the engine. That would be really cool. It would be so cool. Because nobody's ever done that before. Now, what else do we have here? That was the air cleaners. We have the steps. That is the tanks. Tanks on the side there. There's a tank incorporated into the step. And a few different tanks there to choose from. Plenty to keep you amused. I'm actually just going to stick with, let's see. I don't know. That one there, that'll do. That looks good too, but no, that one there, just standard. Just leave it standard today. We have a window, the window trimming on the side there. I have to turn it around to show you this so you can see it. Standard one or just with a little point there, you know, like the Kenworth kind. Looks pretty good. Main mirrors, you can choose your main mirrors here if you want more outwards ones or, you know, whatever you want. And you can put lights on each of those. Me personally, I like them out as far as they go so I can see past the truck. Again, you can go and put on a whole heap of different lights on there. Many different kinds here. You can go down and have a look. There's square ones and whatnot. Where are the other ones? There's, yeah, round. Do they have the other square ones? Ah, yes, they do. There they are. That is, I do not know what that is, but anyway. That, oh, right, okay, that's right. Which we need the left one. Oh, see, that's a pain. Let's just go and put that one on there, and then we'll put that one on there. There we go. Alright, because otherwise it's going to, yeah, we're going to be here all day looking at it, aren't we? There is your window trimming around your glass. So around the actual, the window tint. Sorry, so you can have a window tint there, or a darker window tint. However, if we go to the inside here and have a quick look, it changes the inside as well. So just be wary of that. I mean, I don't like that. I like to have the tint inside, but I like to see relatively clear outside. So you can see inside doesn't look like, you know, it looks dark, but looking outside, it's not that dark. So, but anyway, that's just me. Then there's the mirrors there. There is the, yes, we had a look at those. That was the hood. Yes, we had a look at that. Up the top there, you can actually change the window. Let me spin that around again. All these things we got to spin around just to have a look at. There's a few different kinds over the actual main window. And I haven't found my favorite yet. Where is it? That one's good. That one's nice as well. I'll leave it on that one. That one there. And over to here, which is the visor. So there's your standard visor there. A couple of different modified visors. And there you go. There's actually no visor. It's a very small visor. It looks like no visor really. There's all painted ones of the same that were custom as well. So all very nice indeed. All depends on what you like, really. There you go, plenty to choose from. I am just going to go with that one there. That'll do. Up the top, cab lights. That is you can choose many different kinds there. And that's pretty much it. There we go. Where is those ones will do for now. They'll do. It's the ones I got on my truck. Now up the top there, that was we've already had a look at that one. Horns. Got a big horn on the top. There you go. There's my big horn. And there's a few different kinds of horns. There you go. 4 big horns. There you go. I just put those ones on. They look really cool. I like those. Then you got your beacons, and they do work when you put your lights on. There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's another one there, and there you go. There's your old school type ones, which is probably ones I like. I like those. Very nice. You can see how the whole rest of the truck lights up really nicely, doesn't it? Looks very good. Antenna. Now, this is very interesting. You've got your antennas here. Many different kinds of antennas. Now, I'm going to put on one there, and we go back to here. And that is facing forward antenna. And that is facing up. Okay, so you can put one antenna there, and you can have one antenna there if you want, which is really cool. Now, over here, because this one's probably the one you can see easier, there's your old school antennas there, whip antennas. They've got all sorts of interesting antennas here that you can use, and it's really cool. Very cool indeed. I am going to just leave it on that one there for now. It doesn't really bother me too much. They look more like the ones you see on more modern trucks, don't they? You know, the bigger, more powerful, or what is it? The thicker, more powerful antennas, those ones. But I'm going to just leave it on that one there. It looks pretty cool. What else do we have over here? That was the horns. That's the beacons, the antenna. Then we have over here, you can have a turbo wing, or that's like an old school wing there. There's your turbo wing. And there is the wing folded down. So that's pretty cool. And then what do we have here? We have the aerodynamics at the back there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, that's your tank again. So I'm pretty sure that we've done everything there on the front. So we're going to move along. Fenders. Fenders. These look great. A few different kinds there. Although this one here is, I'm not sure what's happened here. Well, I know what's happened. They've actually not shifted the model up in Blender or whatever they've used, you know, to use it. So that's why it's going through the actual rims. So, well, that's two sort of things that little things that we've seen on the actual truck. But look, you can get around it. So if you see, the only problem is most of them are like that, which is a real bummer. Really is. Look at that. That's a shame. You know, I think that you'd have to actually forget those and just go with that one there, to be honest. There you go. We'll just forget that for now. So, look, the rims. Let's have a look at tires. Wheels and tires, there are your standard rims and tires. You can go and put on some Michelin tires. And if you use the Michelins, though, there are some rims that you can chuck on there, like the Alcoa. I don't know what they are, but anyway, there's a couple. There's a Kenworth ones there. They're pretty nice. They are. And then the other ones, if you want to use the other rims, you have to actually put on the standard tires, you know, for it, so it matches. Now, nuts. You want to have matching nuts, because if you don't have matching nuts, it looks a little bit silly. You do have those ones there. It's harder to see from here. Or there's those ones. I really like them. They're pretty cool. So let's leave those ones on. And then, yeah, there's the smaller ones there. But no, definitely those ones there. The hub, just leave the hub as it is. And you can go and put a cover on there. There is only one. There we go. One cover to put on there, and the rest are just the standard covers. And that you can put on Kenworth one. It didn't look too bad, but I noticed there was a little bit of a hole, a little gap around the outside there. It's not so bad there with that one. So there we go. That looks pretty cool. I think it does anyway. Rear. Let's go to the rear, and we'll put on the Michelin tires on the rear. Let's do that one for that there. And then we'll go and chuck on the, well, it all depends here on what we want to put on for the rear, doesn't it? There's some nice rims there. They're pretty good. I like those. What do we got on the front again? It looks like that. So yeah, let's was there anything else? I think that was pretty much it. That's it. That's pretty much it. So whichever one you really want on there, I'm going to leave it on those. And then the nuts, I'm going to go down and put on some round nuts, because they're the same nuts as the front there. The hub's fine. And then the cover we will put on, where is that one? There. That cover there. Right, let's do the same for this one over here. And it was that one there. The nuts were those ones. And the cover was, if I can find it. There we go. That's the cover there. Alright, now spinning it round, it opens up a whole new section again. Alright, we've got all the other dots on the front here, which were pretty much the same as what we'd already seen. There's your tanks, there's your air cleaners, air filters, main mirrors, there's your exhaust, which we've already had a look at. That is a headache rack on the back here. So you can do whichever kind you want. I might just chuck that one on there. Then we have reversing lights, or reversing lights down low. I'm going to put them up high. What do we got there? That is your Airlines. So you can have a few different airlines here. I'm going to grab those ones there. Those ones there I think are the most neatest. Even though those ones fit in a box, it still looks good and looks neat like that. I like those. So I'm going to leave those the way they are there. Now what else? We got the chassis there. You can paint it the same color or you can leave it black. Let's leave it black. Then we have the decking, the deck plate. I don't know if you can see that properly, but there you go. There's a decking plate along there. And then you can go and put on a step on the back there as well, and it does both sides so that they match. You can have horns, just your normal step there, massive step, so it fills up that whole back section. Some chains, a toolbox, and a massive toolbox, which really doesn't work so well on this chassis, but anyway, it's there. And there you go. There is a massive toolbox that fills up that whole area. I like that. It's step and toolbox. I think they're really cool like that. Now moving along up the very, very back here, we have the tail. So you've got your mud flaps. You can go for that one there, with all your lights. And do they work? Let's see. Yes, they all work. Then we've got just that one there. Then we've got that one with the Kenworth logo there. There's that one, and we've got that one. Look, I'm actually partial to this one here. And another thing you can do is you can put on custom plates as well. If you want to have your custom plates on there, you can. Or just leave the lights. It's up to you. And then down the bottom there, you can go and put your plate as well down there. So I'm hoping that I'm going to put on that one there, because I'm hoping that one there is your World of Trucks plate. If that's your World of Trucks plate and it's got the cowgirls on there, oh, I'm sold. That would be awesome. So let's test that out. Mud flaps, steps, yes, I believe that is everything for there. There's your exhaust, mirrors, all that. Yep, I'm pretty sure that is everything. I'm going to go around here and I'm just going to quickly check on the plate up here. Look, I'm going to change that bumper just quickly. I want to put on the other one now. Just, you know how you get, last minute you just change your mind and you go, stuff it, I'm going to change my mind. Well, that's what I just did. I just changed my mind. There we go, put on that one, and I'm going to put on, where is it? This is really cool. I like this. There we go. That's the one I'm going to put on there. That looks great. I'm going to see if that actually changes. Right, let's go to the interior. Let's check out the interior. And looking, going from left to right, let's have a look all the way up the top there. There's your antennas. And you can attach them there. That is your window trim. Sorry, that's your tint. Sorry, so there's your tint there. See, to me, I'm not 100% convinced. If that was me, I'd wind down my window in the truck. But I generally have my arm out the window while I'm driving anyway, so I have the window open. And a lot of guys have the window up and the air conditioning on, but I'm not a big fan of air conditioning. But personal choice, that's all it is. There's that trim, the flag thing that, you know, keeps spinning out the side there. If we have a look at that now, you can't really see it, but yeah, it's interesting. You know what? I'm going to actually see if that does stay on the outside. If we go back there, I'm going to see if that one hangs on the outside there. So when we're actually out in the world, it might fix up. Who knows? Now, that was the air cleaner there. Then we have up there the front mirrors, which you can see there, they work quite well. And then we have the steering wheel. Now, this is good. You can actually use the SCI steering wheel pack with this. So it works really well and looks great too. It's just a matter of choosing which steering wheel. And I think for this one, since we've custom modified it so much, let's go and put on... no, let's go and put on a mud flap, girls. There we go. That looks pretty cool. And let's see. Sizzle's Mega Pack does work, so we can go and chuck our knob on there as well. And then we have the gauges. You can see that the gauges there, look, you've got the chrome or just without chrome. Hoping in the future that more options get added for that, so it looks really, really cool. You know, you can have your different coloured rings maybe. Who knows? Now, just over here, we have the front mirrors again. There's your GPS. Now, this GPS, you have to watch where it is. There we go. Different kinds there, and changes to different different sides there. There we go, all over the place, or even on the dash there, which is pretty cool. Then we have the hood again. You can change the hood from there, and there is your hood ornament, which notice it removed the hood ornament when we changed the hood. There's that turbo wing that looks that would drive me insane. That would get outside and rip it off. I really would. There's your, you can see how they're going to you know, affect your vision there. I'm just going to leave the is it the swan or whatever it is on there? That'll be fine. Now up the top there is your sun visors, and you can see that the sun visor does change as well. So if you see from the inside here, it's blocking your view, then you can change it and see what it looks like. There's your radio, whatever kind of radio you want in there. Look, I'm going to chuck on that one. It looks old school, doesn't it? Looks really cool. CB, many different kinds of CBs there, guys. I'll just leave it on that one. That is fine. Over there is some more gauges there. You can chop and change whichever you want. We've got a radio up the top. We don't need another radio. That's over there. It changes the glove box or the panel there to whatever you want. There's your rebel flag. I'm just going to match that. And then we have your air filters on the outside. And this is your shifter. There is your crazy sticks. There is your singular there with a little knob on the end. There's your standard sort of one. It's probably one I'd use. Oh no, there's your standard one. That's probably one there I'd use. Then you've got that standard Eaton Fuller shifter. Your crazy, well they're not crazy, but there's your actual, what is it? It's got the gun, the 6-shooter top, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. Gun piece that's a 6-shooter. Your skull, there's your skull there. I wonder if they actually light up. I might just put the skull on there and see if the eyes light up. That'd be cool. There's a few different other kinds there. And look, I'm going to put the skull back on and we'll see if that lights up when we turn the lights on. What else have we got around the outside here? Pretty sure we've gone and done it all. There's the main mirrors. Oh, we haven't done it all. I did miss this. This is the... Oh no, that's the visor out the side there. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is there. Is that it? Yes, it is. That's your roof lining. You can change your roof lining color. I thought that was pretty damn cool. There you go. That's interesting. There we go. There's matches the sides now. Does it change the back there at all? Oh, it does change the side. See? It changes the side there. There we go. That matches, doesn't it? I'm not sure what happened there. That sort of molded in there. It sort of fell in the roof. And that is pretty much it, I believe. If there is anything I have forgotten or missed, guys, I do apologize. But it's just to give you an idea of what you can do on this truck. So let's go and confirm that. There we go. That's what she looks like. It looks beautiful to me. Trade in, thank you very much. And we can go and test this truck out. Oh man, that looks like a real old school kind of truck, and I could definitely drive that around a lot. So here we go. Here's the test of the exhausts. Are these exhausts going to flap in the wind, or are they just going to stay put? I've got a feeling they're going to stay put, which is a shame, but anyway. Spinning that around. Where's... Oh, look, that emblem is down on the side there. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm going to have to change that. That's going to cause problems when you're driving along. But it does look very, very nice. Very nice. Look at that. So cool. I'm a little bit down in the seat, aren't I? Let's test those, test that. The thing there. Let's turn the lights on. Oh, look, the switches are working. That's pretty cool. No, the skull doesn't light up. So that's a shame. Oh, well. Okay, maybe when we turn the truck on it might. Let's turn the truck on and see what it sounds like. There we go. That sounds pretty good. Get those lights working. Oh, that's off. There we go. There's on. Okay. Flashes. Check the flash. Whoa, that is blinding flashes. Blinding. Holy moly. I wonder if that's going to affect the inside. Let's have a look. It will. It lights up like a disco inside. That is crazy. Oh man, that is bright. That is so bright. Let's go the high beams. There's high beams are working. Beacons. May as well have your beacons running all the time with that kind of indicators working. Drop axle. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It lowers it down. It lowers the back end of the truck down. So when you're picking up a trailer, look at that. That is cool. Your airbag's lower. That is really, really cool. I like that. So a lot of truckies do that when they're going to pick up their trailers. You know, they lower the airbags. It's good to be able to do that, but personally, I just leave it the way it is. But some people, not mentioning any names, do actually drop the airbags when they're putting the trailer, when they're parking the trailer, and then they put the legs down, and if you don't do that, if you don't put the airbags down all the time, you can accidentally bump them, and so that's why I always get out and check. Got to get out and check. Right, horn. There's the horn, air horn. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Very nice indeed. Wipers. They are working. I don't know if you can see them. They are working there. So that's pretty good. Now let's go to the inside. I'm going to just quickly change my track IR here. It's gone a bit skew if. There we go. And let's see if we can push F4 and adjust a few things, can we? So, a bit low in the seat. So yes, we can. We can adjust that. And the steering wheel. Oh yes, we can adjust the steering wheel as well. Very nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. It is blocking some gauges, but hopefully not the important ones. So now, that's with F4, guys. You just push F4 to do that. That looks heaps better now. We can actually see out the window a bit better and see the mirrors. Yep, that's great. Now let's go and save that so we can actually, where's the new load and save? There it is there. Save game, and we'll go and put in Kenworth W900. There we go. That'll do. That's fine. And we'll save that. Now let's go back to the actual truck. And now cross your fingers. Let's push display. Ah, display didn't do anything. So there we go. That's great. That is great. I'm going to turn those flashes off because they're really annoying me. And the window wipers as well. We don't need those on. There's a couple of settings there. That's really good. Okay. Right. That is, let's get rid of that there. F3. That'll do. Oops, I didn't have my clutch in. I'm trying to reverse. Isn't that nice? Let's see how well we can actually reverse this. Oh, there's my trailer from last week's weekly drive. Still sitting there waiting. And straight away the truck feels actually quite nice to drive. It really does. There we go, and let's jump in and check out the engines. Oh, sorry, we didn't really show off that other engine, did we? There we go. That's that engine. And if we have a look at some of the other ones, so that was the Cat C15. Let's go to the Cummins 350 big cams. It's going to be interesting. And we'll start that up. Get out of the road, shifter. Got all these cords and that hanging everywhere at the moment. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Listen to that idle, that's great. I love it. Let's go back into the engines here. We've got the 444. Let's try that. Start her up. Oh, sorry guys, the engine sounds a little bit soft, isn't it? There we go, you might be able to hear that a bit better. Bit too loud now. There we go. There we go, that's actually not bad at all. Let's go back in here. And what do we got? The Cat C15, which we've already listened to, the N14. Let's have a listen to that. Fire it up. There you go. That is a bit loud, but there you go. You get the idea of it. Let's go back in here. We got the 3406. 3406, sorry, is what we want to have a look at. Spin it round. Alright, there's your 3406. And then we go over to, what else do we have? The C15, N14, we tried that already. There's the 444. Did we try the 444? Yes, we did. And what else we got? N14 again. Where is that? There we go there. I'm just going to quickly try this. Confirm. There we go. Oops. Pushing all sorts of buttons there. Let's try this one. Sounds like it's pretty souped up to me. I might come back to that engine. Oops, wrong button, sorry. Might come back to that engine. I think that might be worth a go. Then we have a look at, let's see, the N14. There is, what else have we got? ISX15. Did we try, was there an ISX15? No, I'm just going to quickly try that. There we go, and confirm that. Too many engines! Too many engines! So much fun. It really is. There you go. And what else we got? Will you stop going in and out the door, dog? The dog keeps going in and out the door for some reason. Don't know why. C15, there we got the C15 950 horsepower, and there's the N14 click and collect there. Click and collect? Collect plus. I said click and collect. It's not click and collect. It's collect plus. What am I doing? There's the N14. What else we got? Let's go back to this one here. I'm going to try that. There we go. We'll go take it for a run now. So we jump inside and start her up. That is actually really loud, isn't it? Just turn that down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we got the lights on. There we go, there's the lights. Don't know if that the skull's eyes actually light up. No, that doesn't look like it does it? No. Oh well, never mind. Now, just going to reverse out of here. And then we'll, whoops, wrong hand down. And then we'll go take it for a drive. I probably could go around that way, can't I? There we go. Put it in second. Go around the trailer. It's my trailer from last week. And look at it, it's driving really nice. Very nice indeed. And I mean, it is really steering very nice, handling quite well, just from driving around the parking lot. You know, I've said before, you can always tell if a truck is going to work well just by driving around the parking lot. If it's really hard to turn around the corners, you know it's going to be a pain, but this is nice and easy. It's the way it should be. And around we go. Look at that, it's beautiful. Just, it's no problem at all to drive. This is definitely something I could drive all day. It really is. Wow, very nice. I mean, look, all the gauges are working properly. It drives well. It looks great. It looks really good. A couple of little things that are a bit of a problem. You know, like that ornament that was flying out wide, and you know, the fenders. But you know, they're small, minor things. They're not really anything major to be you know, upset about. So you know, I'm sure that within time that could get fixed. You know, in a couple of updates. So yeah, it's not a major thing. But look, bottom line, guys. Bottom line, it looks good, sounds good. Drives well. It is probably one of the best W900 versions I've seen because of all your options and stuff like that you do have. Now, one other thing I wanted to check quickly. Does my plate... No, my plate doesn't have the World of Trucks logo in there. That's a shame. Never mind. Never mind. That's... You know, these things happen. So yeah, guys, if you are interested in this mod, then please go to the link below. It is a, as I said, it is an actual a pay mod, but from what I understand, and I did use Google Translate, you pay, if you feel like paying, you know, $5 for it, you pay $5 for it, send the proof to the actual owner and he will send you a copy of the mod, you know, something like that. It's very, you know, very simple, very straightforward. But is it worthy of the weekly drive? Well, that's not up to me, guys, that's up to you. So if you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the ass and make sure that you have your say, because your vote counts, guys. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button. But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.